Hi everyone. It's been a busy day in the Premier League. Obviously, Man City were awarded the Premier League trophy and they beat Chelsea 1-0. It was there was nothing really on the line in the game, so the game felt really unimportant in the grand scheme of things. Because obviously Chelsea aren't going to be able to do anything at this point, and obviously Man City have already won the league, so it was basically a dead game, to be honest. But as I said, Man City won the game 1-0, and they were awarded the trophy after the game. So congratulations to them. Arsenal lost to Nottingham Forest yesterday 1-0. So there you go. Standard Arsenal once again, and it sums up their season. Like, it's all well and good beating teams like Newcastle and things like that, but if you can't beat Nottingham Forest, with all due respect, then I don't think you can have any complaints about finishing where you are. Because if you look at Arsenal squad and you look at Nottingham Forest's squad, you would say Arsenal have the better squad, wouldn't you say? But they've just dropped too many silly points this season, ultimately, and that's why they finished second. And at one point they had a commanding lead on City at one point, and they just dropped the ball. So there you go. Man United beat Bournemouth 1-0. Casemiro scored a great goal, and I believe it's consolidated. Pretty much it's pretty much confirmed top four for Man United. But obviously, mathematically, I believe Liverpool could still do it if I've done the math correctly. But I personally believe Man United are going to be in the top four come the final game of the season. So there you go. Liverpool drew 1-1 against Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins had a penalty to make it 1-0, and he completely missed it. Ollie Watkins has done that a lot, from what I can remember. Obviously, he's had a good season, but he has done that quite a lot from the penalty spot. And and then and then coming toward the end of the game, Liverpool brought on Firmino, and, and Firmino got the equaliser in his last game at Anfield. So fair play to him. And I almost forgot to mention Ramsey 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 scored the goal for the Villa. So yeah. When you look at when you look at when you look at Brighton beating beating Southampton 3-1, ultimately ultimately it is a bad point. But when you think about where the Villa were before Unai Emery came before Unai Emery came in, obviously they were probably favourites to be relegated. But Unai Emery has turned it around tremendously, and to go from relegation candidates to fighting for European places in the same season is, is not something is not something to be ashamed about. Obviously, it is disappointing. We didn't beat Liverpool when we could have went 1-0 up by Watkins from the spot. Yes, of course it is, but in the grand scheme of things, from where they were before Unai Emery came in, it's not a bad season at all. and hopefully next season we can they can bring in some new additions, and then they can really challenge for Europe for European places next season. But I understand why people are annoyed at the result. But in the grand scheme of things, I think it's been a good season for the Villa. So there you go. Everton drew 1-1 against Wolves, and that draw has probably given them and what am I trying to say? And let me go back. because 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 Leeds lost to West Ham 3-1. Obviously, Everton getting draw will probably be enough for them to stay in the league. For them to stay in the league, I know it's not mathematically. I know it's not mathematically decided yet, but I imagine with that point that Everton got against Wolves, that'll be enough to keep them in the league, in my opinion. Because I don't think Leeds beat Spurs, to be honest. Even though it is Spurs, but I just don't think Leeds have enough firepower up front, or are that good defensively to really keep somebody like Harry Kane out. So I think the point for Everton against Wolves will be enough. But to be honest, if I'm Everton, obviously you're still gonna go for the you're still gonna go for the 3 points, obviously. But I think the draw that they got against Wolves will be enough to keep them in the league, in my opinion. At the at the end of the West Ham game, the Leeds players looked mentally exhausted. Like, I know they played a game of football, but you can tell mentally, you can tell they're just done, to be honest. Now, obviously, I could be wrong, but to me, it looked like they were mentally finished, to be honest. They looked like they were really exhausted, and it looked like, and I got the vibe from some of the players that they already believed that they were down. Obviously, I could be wrong, but that's the vibe I got from the players. So there you go. And tomorrow, Newcastle are playing Leicester. Now, I think the safe prediction would be to predict a Newcastle win, obviously, but Newcastle have already qualified for the Champions League, and they got nothing else really to play for. And Leicester have got everything have got everything left to play for, obviously. So Leicester could easily catch Newcastle out sleeping tomorrow. But I doubt it, but you never know. I think out, out of the three teams that could be relegated, obviously Leicester, Leicester, Leeds, and Everton. I would say individually, Leicester have the best players. Obviously, they have Madison and Tielemans. I can never say, but you know what I'm talking about. At least I'm gonna, I'm, does 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 Tielemans still play for them? I'm having a memory fart right now, and my point is, out of the three teams, out of the three teams that could be relegated still, I think Everton, I think Leicester have the better quality, like individually, if you know what I mean. Like obviously Madison and Til and Talismans and Vardy, they can easily get you. They could easily get you two 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 or three goals a game. But I think, as I say, I think it's more likely that Newcastle beat Leicester tomorrow, and then Leicester go down. And let me know first of all if I'm saying his name right, Talismans, and let me know if he still plays for the club. I think he does, and I think I am saying his name right. But obviously, let me know if I'm not. Because if I'm not, I obviously want to be told. I think that really going to annoy me now. But anyway, that I don't think there's anything else that I want to talk about. So 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 as I said earlier, Brighton have qualified for Europe. Uh, so congratulations to them. And and to be honest, I feel like for the whole season, Brighton Brighton deserve to be deserve to be playing in Europe next season. To be honest, if you look at the whole season, so there you go. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all that I want to talk about. As I say, let me know if I said to, let me know if I said Tillman's name properly. I that that really pissed me off. Now that genuinely pissed me off because I'm genuinely not trying to say his name wrong. I genuinely can't say it properly. So let me know how you pronounce it. And thank you for the support. Let me know let me know who you support down in the comments and where you disappointed by your season or were you happy by your season. Obviously, if you're a Man City fan, you're obviously going to be happy by your season. If you're an Arsenal fan, you might be feeling a bit of disappointment, or you might be happy with coming second. I'm not going to judge you if you are, obviously, but let me know. And thank you for the support, and I will speak to you later. Have a good day. Thank you very much.